Hello! Today we're going to do changing brake pads on road bikes. So it's going to be based on the caliper brakes, which are like these two I've got here. So the first one is kind of what they call like a full block sort of design. So basically the road brake pad is a complete piece. So when you take it off, it all comes off as one unit, and then you replace it with a complete unit again. And the other type that we've got is called an insert type. So it has a metal kind of back there, and then the rubber insert slides in and out. They're seen as a better quality one usually, because the metal on the back gives it a bit more kind of strength, and also in theory you should be able to slide them in and out and not have to adjust them as much as you do with a full block. Right, I'll show you on this bike here now how to change it. So for this type, this Aero V-brake type, I'd usually just undo the cable just to give you a bit more room to manoeuvre around the brake pad. You undo the little Allen key grub screw. This one is a 2.5mm Allen key, usually around that sort of size, or sometimes they're a Phillips screwdriver size. So unscrew it quite a way out, and you just push it out with your finger, or if you're struggling sometimes, just getting a screwdriver behind just to help push it out, and it slides out. So this one is pretty much like a brand new brake pad. You can see there's the grooves going down, there's lots left there, and this one is a fairly worn one, just to show you. So those grooves in the middle kind of act like almost wear indicators to let you know, and there's also a little line all the way down, so once it gets to kind of that point, you know that kind of wants changing. But there is some life left in that, but it's worn a bit of an angle, so it's not ideal, that really. So that one has been changed.
Can you put them against each other so we can just check it out? Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can you see the difference there? Yeah, so there's quite a lot more on that one. Right, and then when you're putting it back on, usually if you look on the back of the pad as well, you probably won't be able to see in the video, but it does say left. Sometimes they'll have an arrow pointing forward as well. So in terms of forward, usually the direction that the wheel kind of rotates when you're moving forward. So kind of put it this way, and you just slide it back in. Like I say, nice and easy with this, just kind of with your finger. Again, if you're struggling, sometimes it helps us to kind of push it in with a screwdriver on the back, and then once it's in place, just screw the Allen key in, and then that should be fine there. And just check they're operating right, they're moving on both sides, and that's fine there. So that's the insert type, and then quickly I'll just show you the full block type. On this one, it's just very simple. This one you undo with usually a 4mm Allen key on the back, unscrew it, so this is a new one, so it's fine. And just kind of when you take it off, just make note of the spacers that are on. So this one's kind of got one spacer on the inside, and it's got one spacer on the outside. So I'll just put that back in place, and then screw it up. When you're doing it on the bike, a tip to setting these is to press the actual brake lever, and then that'll hold it in place against the rim, and then tighten it up, and that usually centres it, and then you kind of just hope that it does it for you. Right, that's that done. Ta-da.